Hey, Navigators, it's Nyosha here. Happy Monday. Happy Motivational Monday. How are you today? How was the weekend? How were your thoughts? How were your interactions? How were your moments? How was it getting up this morning? And what was your motivation for doing so? What drove you to get out of the bed? Did you lie there a little bit longer, or did you jump up? Did you jump up like a spring when the alarm clock went off? Did you have a task list to complete as soon as you hit the ground? Or were you down and out about everything that needed to be accomplished today? Did you say a positive affirmation in the mirror? Did you brush your teeth with excitement? Did you shower and release all of your anxieties? How was it? You know Mondays are my favorite time. I reflect, I relate, I release. And as I was reflecting this morning, I thought about the beautiful weekend that I had. It was momentous. There were a lot of firsts that happened this weekend. First time the kids made milestones, big milestones. First time the tree fell down. That was a sight. Sometimes you have to laugh after. Sometimes you have to laugh to keep from crying, but that was a sight. It was interesting. It was the first time that the kids performed in a Christmas recital. And it was so amazing. It was everything that I expected it to be, but then it was nothing that I expected to be simultaneously. And I hope that makes sense to you, because I knew they were going to be performing. We'd been advised of this, to practice the songs at home. Sometimes they did, other times they did not. Honestly, they wanted to sing each other's songs. And so we weren't sure how it was going to play out, but we just thought it would be a load of cuteness. But it was so much more than that. In that moment, though, I found myself being extremely disappointed because of the actions that I took, or lack thereof. And that was, I thought my camera was fully charged, only to find out that it was not. And so I went into this performance with 10% battery. And I was frustrated and I was stressing out. And it got to a point where I said, I can't do this. What's going to happen is going to happen, and I have to enjoy this regardless. So I told my friends and I told my family what was going on. And I said, everyone, please take video, please take pictures, and it's going to be okay. And I reserved whatever battery space I had left, and I was going to use that to record. And so as the performance started, I set my camera up to record, and something in me said, stop. Stop. Enjoy the moment at hand. Stop and enjoy the moment at hand. And that's exactly what I did. I put my camera down and I gave my full attention to the stage. And I let my confidence be in my friends and family around me to do the recording, because I wanted to witness this with my own eyes. I wanted to experience it, and I didn't want to miss a moment because I was trying to get the right angle, because I was trying to get the right lighting. I wanted to feel it. I wanted to experience it. I wanted to live in it and reflect, to relate to what they were doing on the stage. And it was so incredible. So incredible. So much so that when I did receive the videos, the pictures from my family and friends, there were angles, there were shots that I didn't even see, because I was head on, first row, head on looking. And I was like, wow, look at that. From a totally different perspective, a totally different viewpoint, a totally different vantage. But all the same, they were all perfect moments, but they were all different. all different. And now I have so many captures to reflect upon, so many memories that I can look back on, all because I stopped and I paid attention. You know, there's a quote by Dr. Prem Jagyasi, and it says, "You will not learn the world that you live in if you look at it with the same attention. So don't look, watch." And when I saw this quote, I said, my gosh, how reflective is that of my experience? And how encouraging is that for your experiences to come? You will not learn the world that you live in if you look at it with the same attention. So imagine if I were looking at this stage, trying to record, trying to get the same angle that my friends, my family were getting, trying to capture that same spotlight. I wouldn't have had that experience. So what did I do? I stopped and I watched the performance. I watched their actions, their movements. I watched the others on the stage. For that moment, I created tunnel vision for myself. And I wasn't looking through a glass. I wasn't looking through a lens. I was watching with my own two eyes. That was an incredible experience. And so today I ask, what thing can you focus on to watch with your eyes? Instead of looking at it and paying the same attention that you pay everything else in your life, what is the one thing that you can stop and watch? You can watch it unfold. You can watch your dreams come to fruition. You can watch yourself take one step toward completing your ultimate goal. What is that? Is it your health? Do you need to pay more attention to ailments in the body? Do you need to focus on eating healthier, healthy foods that will give you sustainability with your weight? Do you need to lose weight? Sometimes we need to gain a little weight. Do you need to lay off of certain items because of how they make you feel and your dependency on them? Is it your job? Are you unhappy there? Do you need to focus on something else that is related to your passion, your goals, your visions for your tomorrows? Is it your relationship? Have you been looking through a very narrow glass and not watching the things that are unfolding? Are you still angry from that Thanksgiving dinner conversation? Have you watched your responses and actions since? Is it your credit? Are you stressed out because you don't have the finances right now to buy the Christmas gifts that you want, nor the credit? Credit cards are maxed out. And again, you've been looking through this tunnel vision, not watching your spending habits, not giving your credit scores the personalized attention, but rather giving them the same attention that you were giving everything else. Not figuring out a plan to pay down the debt so that you would not feel where you are today. Is it your housing situation? There's so many things. But what is it for you? I can go on and on. What is for you that you can watch today, that you can pay attention to at a different level, Not the same level that you've been giving your attention to everything else, but the one thing that will drive you, that will change, that has been nagging you or in your mind, and you want to do something about it. What is that? What is going to motivate you to tackle that one thing, to step in that direction, to learn the world and the environment that you live in or that you want to be in? What is that thing? You have to identify it. So the first thing that you can do as you begin this watch party is to sit yourself down. Sit yourself down and take 5 minutes. Take 5 minutes to breathe. 5 minutes to watch your surrounding, to watch the trees, to watch the snow fall, to watch the cars go by. It's amazing when you sit there and you actually pay attention, you focus. You broaden your horizons. You're not limited by this one magnifying glass. You're watching it all unfold. And as you're watching it unfold, when you finish watching it, that's when you can take in the different perspectives. That's when you can then reflect, you can relate, and you can release those past thoughts. Let them go. So I invite you today to learn the world around you. I invite you today to learn what that driver factor in you is. I invite you today to be authentically you and to watch instead of looking. Don't look, watch and learn the world that you live in. I'm Nyosha. That's your Monday motivation. Remember, as Gandhi says, be the change that you wish to see in the world. But as I say, be the change that you wish to see in you. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, everyone, take time to watch, to connect to your core, to be the best you that you can be. Remember to like, subscribe, and share. And I'll see you all soon. Have a great day.